Hello, beautiful friends. This is Erika, here to do a special love letter from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Welcome to my channel if you're brand new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I'm so glad you're here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a special channeled message from the collective Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Where is she at currently in her life? Where is she regarding union? What is she currently working on? How does she, what is she thinking and feeling about him? What does she want him to understand about what's going really well for her, what's really challenging her, and what she just really wants him to know? So we're going to be taking a look at all that here in this letter. And I do want to say that I'm doing the Divine Feminine love letter first because we have so many Divine Masculines flooding into the channel, coming into this space, and really beginning to share their perspective of their experience. And I just wanted to honor them for their participation and just their being here and lending their perspective to how they're navigating this journey. So because of that, I wanted to start today's recordings with the letter to the Divine Masculine from the Divine Feminine. And I am also going to be doing a more intimate version of this conversation over in an extended video on my website. So if this video is resonating for you, then we're going to get a little bit more intimate in the other video. But let's just get started and see what's going on here from the Divine Feminine to the Masculine. Where's her overall energy right now in general? Let's see where the overall energy is for the Divine Feminines I'm tuning into here. And these are intended to be timeless, so whenever you find this video and it resonates, that's Spirit's way of bringing you the message when it is meant for you to hear. So let's see where the Divine Feminine Collective is at this time. Let's see where she is. And she's in the sanctuary energy. So this particular feminines, I was blending this particular group of Divine Feminines and this particular Divine Feminine. This particular group of Divine Feminines is in an energy of taking a little bit of time to themselves, taking a little bit of quiet time to reflect, time to contemplate, spending a little bit more time alone. So this particular segment of the collective is in a place where she's just feeling like she's feeling very pensive to me. Whether maybe something recently happened or there's just been a lot of energy, fire energy, new energy coming in here. That's caused, maybe something's kind of come in that's made her want to take a break, want to go in and figure things out. I know, obviously, I've been channeling two different groups of Divine Feminines. One, the group that are in a relationship with someone and are deciding whether to stay in that relationship or to move towards her masculine. And the other group is obviously those that are not in another relationship. So we'll see which is coming in through this reading here today. But again, take the message as it resonates for you. But let's see where she's at right now regarding the union. Where are things going right here relating to the union? And we're getting the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. And this is the Mermaid Tarot, and this is the Oracle of the Unicorn for those of you asking. Well, right away I'm getting drawn to the fact that there's some sort of balancing that's been happening here. We're getting two sixes flanking this eight in the middle. And the Six of Swords, this is about things kind of moving out of a time of confusion and moving into, like, I always like to say, calmer waters. You know, you've gone out of the washing machine, right? Where it's the water's all churned up and you're finally, like, you've turned the corner and it's a little calmer. Which is why you're probably in the sanctuary. There does feel like some of you have been through an energy of change, of wanting to take some sort of break after a bit of a shakeup, if that makes sense. Because you're in this energy right now of learning. There's things you're here to learn. There's things you're here to master, is what I'm hearing. I'm getting drawn to the fact that this mermaid is in a pond, and there are fairies, there are butterflies, there's, you know, magical beings here that are all, there's a hawk. Because the Eight of Pentacles energy is about learning, like going back to school, learning some new skills. And what I'm sensing here is it's like this mermaid has gone and gotten all this new information and these new tools from the land creatures, the land mystical creatures, and she's bringing them back into her world. So it's feeling like there's some sort of integration energy happening right now. But there's also this Six of Wands energy coming in, which Six of Wands is typically an energy of somebody emerging again out of a battle victoriously. You know, I've been through the battle, I'm coming back into the village victorious. And I'm proud of my victory, I'm proud of what's happened. But this particular deck, this energy feels a little bit more like a show off. And I'm not sure what this is relating to. So it is an I'm going to see more what comes through here. I'm going to pull another card because I'm getting drawn to the fact that I used this particular deck and it's a different vibe than the traditional Rider-Waite meaning of the Six of Wands. So it feels like this feminine just feels like things are starting to come into some calmness. If she wants her masculine to understand that she's still learning some new things, she's realizing that she's got to integrate some new skills into her dynamic with him. And it feels like she wants some sort of recognition, or she's recognizing her masculine right now. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Give me another card on the Six of Wands. And we're getting the Knight of Cups. So this is about, she's recognizing that her masculine has done his work. That's what that is. Thank you, Spirit. She knows he's coming towards her. She knows he's going to make his approach in a way that shows his mastery. I mean, you don't mess with, you know, breathing, what is this, fire? It's almost like, is it called fire? Fire eating? Whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. But it's you don't mess with fire, right? So you only do this in front of other people when you know what the hell you're doing. And so it does feel like she's acknowledging her masculine for what he's done, for the work that he's put in. Maybe there's been some communication, maybe there's been some sort of truth coming in that's just brought things to a bit of a more of a calm space. So we shall see. So let's see what she's currently working on. What does she want? Divine Feminine, what are you working on right now? in your life. Thank you. The moon and temperance both together. It's interesting. Two jumped out. Big lessons here. So Divine Masculine, the feminine wants you to know that she's really working on her patience. She's really working on integration. I was feeling the integration energy here, and here's integration with the Temperance card. This is integrating spiritual lessons. This is having patience while these lessons are being integrated. She's also working on just trusting her intuition and staying steady in her knowing. And it feels like she knows that she's having to practice a new level of spiritual knowing. There's something, it's like they've graduated onto the varsity team when it comes to spiritual practice. You know, there's a level of mastery that comes with being in separation, being in taking care of yourself, coming into full union of self, coming into wholeness. And then there's a whole nother level of spiritual mastery when it comes to the beginning of the interaction with the masculine from wholeness, because the feminine has been used to interacting with her masculine not from a place of wholeness. And so it's like she's truly working on understanding how to show up differently in her dynamic with her masculine from this newer, higher consciousness. So let's see what she's consciously thinking about her masculine. So Divine Feminine, what are you consciously thinking in your headspace about your masculine? Oh, this card wants to come out. The Tower. She's recognizing that there's been a breakthrough here. Some of you may have just recently had a conversation that is what's brought you into the sanctuary, needing to take a little time to yourself. Maybe there's been some sort of a shakeup. Maybe there's been some sort of a breakthrough, or maybe even a breakdown. Maybe things that you felt were at a certain place, suddenly now you discovered some new information, and maybe it's not exactly what you thought, and it makes you feel like it may be a step backwards, but it's really not. Let's see what else she's consciously thinking. I'm going to pull two more cards. The Fool and the World. Yeah, well, here you go. This is for those of you that have been in a relationship with somebody else. What this is saying is this is the breakthrough and the breakdown, the breakup, taking this leap of faith to move towards her masculine, because this is about enlightenment and also completions. So this is coming through very clearly for those of you that are leaving another relationship. It's the ending of the previous situation in order to come and be open to your masculine. Many of them are taking this leap of faith and trust of like, I hope that this leap works, but I'm taking this leap of faith because I trust in the process. I trust in the divine to support my path. And for some of you, if you're not in a relationship with someone else, Divine Feminine, or if your feminine isn't in a relationship with someone else, what this means is that she's definitely realizing that there's been a breakthrough in your dynamic. She's recognizing that there is this, it's like on the precipice of something happening, the old going out, the end of the end of the point of having been in separation. You know, the journey has come full forth between the masculine coming into wholeness and the feminine coming into wholeness. They're going to start a new chapter in their lives together from wholeness, but that's what's coming through. So if your Divine Feminine is not in another relationship, this is what that means. So let's see what she's where is she in her heart space relating to her masculine? And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, along with the Four of Cups. Exactly. This is what's ending here. This breakthrough is leading to a brand new start in the physical plane with this Ace of Pentacles. This breakthrough is this brand new beginning, a sincere, legitimate, honest beginning. Whether she's with someone else or not right now, the meaning is the same for where she is in her heart space. This has been for this new start, because we're also getting strength with the Fool card. So this is about making sure that like you can overcome any obstacle. And it's also about needing support. So this feels like she's being tested in the heart space right now. Whether she's been with somebody else or she hasn't been, there's still this testing happening, because this is new territory of being in wholeness together or coming into union together. It's causing her to really get tested in the heart. Like, you know, just really, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And she is, but this leap of faith that's being taken is causing her to make sure that she's locking down her heart space. I feel like she's guarding her heart space from the standpoint of it being open, but just to make sure that none of the fears, none of the shadow, none of the dark energy comes into her heart space. I just feels like it's the heart itself being open is still open, but it's very much got like these warriors ready to fight off anything that comes to weaken it. Because what's completing here is this sadness of being apart. You know, he's sitting here drowning his sorrows with these 3 cups, and she's right there with him with her 1 cup. Like, I'm here. It's here. Can you just look over here and see me? But this is what's ending, is this feeling of sadness and missing an opportunity. And like, I feel like I blew it. But he didn't blow it, because the opportunity's right here. He's just not seeing it quite yet. And so this is why it's important that she has strength in her heart too. Because look, this new beginning is here. But it's causing her to have some strength and to realize that the opportunity is not gone. It's right here with her masculine. What does she feel that is going really well in her life right now? What does the feminine feel is going really well in her life right now? What energies are supporting her? And we're getting the 2 of Cups, soulmates, love. This is the energy that's helping her get through this test, this challenge in her life. And I'm getting drawn to the fact that, of course, she's in the water and he's in the boat. And I get the sense he's ready to jump into the water with her. But it's a beautiful energy to have, that she feels is supporting her, is this true, active, equal partnership of 2 people who have the same vision, who have bridged whatever distances or differences that they have. You know, many sacred unions are with people from different walks of life, different ages, sometimes even different genders than what we're used to. And it's all perfect. It's embracing the differences and appreciating the differences and appreciating the different skills. Let's see what she feels is challenging her right now. What does the divine feminine feel is challenging her at this time? And that's the Page of Pentacles. You know, this could be some sort of communication, not knowing how to communicate in a way how to actually get it started. That's what I'm feeling from this, because the Page of Pentacles is the start of a new cycle. It's a new journey of learning, but it's still in the young stages. This is very young energy. It's not quite matured yet. And it feels like she's challenged on how to start this, what to say, how to say it. I mean, look at how much light is around this child who's holding this pentacle. They've got the fairies here, the rainbows, the light pouring in from the heavens. I mean, it's like I feel like she's also struggling a little bit with not wanting to be too overly enthusiastic or do something not overly enthusiastic. It's more of an exuberance. And it's almost that she's holding herself back from feeling this because of whatever's going on here. There's something about she wants to feel like this inside, but it feels like she's holding this back. She's holding this back a bit because of whatever's going on here. These are a lot of major arcanas. We're getting the Tower, the Fool, the World, the Strength card. And we're getting the Moon and Temperance. I mean, this is a lot of majors, which means these are some really big energies for the feminine right now. So that's why she's in sanctuary. The energies are big, so she's needing a little bit of regrouping, reflecting time. So the challenge of this is not that big compared to where she's at right now, because it's a Page of Pentacles. It's more of an earthbound, logistical, 3D type of a challenge. It's because it's more like she's got some big lessons here right now. So let's see what she wants her masculine to know beyond what she's already shared here. What are some final things that you want your masculine to understand, Divine Feminine? I'm getting the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands. What she's saying, what she really wants her masculine to know is that she understands that his need to go through his process, what he's been doing. And she really wants this brand new start with him. But she wants it with him when he's ready. As much as she wants it now, she knows at a soul level that it's important that he's not too hasty. He doesn't just rush in. The Knight of Swords rushes in sometimes, somewhat impulsively even. Kind of goes in like the typical, stereotypical knight, just charging forward in his truth and in his glory. But she doesn't want it to be where he's in this place of feeling like he has to, as much as she wants it now. The feminine really understands that she wants it to be when it is right. So she gets it. She knows it, because look what happens. She wants this passion, this heat, this fire. Because we see here how she's relating to the union is the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Those are younger energies. Here comes the King. He is a master. He's passionate. He takes action. So, you masculines who are watching this, just know that she wants you to be in this energy. If you're in this energy feeling like you're kind of being forced and the momentum's taking you and you're trying to be brave here, You know, you look pretty powerful here. You're not looking weak, but you're also being taken over by this wave. You're at the crest of the wave. It's about to crash and you're blazing through like, oh my God, the momentum's taking me. I gotta go. I gotta go. But no, this is a different energy. This is solid. This is passionate. This runs deep. And this guy's like, he knows where he's going. There's no question mark in his mind that he's powerful and he's ready. So, Divine Feminine's message to her masculine. I love how that wrapped up there. So what we're going to do now is, if this is resonating for you or for where you're at, and we're going to go into what I'm calling the more intimate. We're going to get a little bit more intimate with the Divine Feminine in the extended video. We're going to get into things like, what does she admire about her masculine? What does she really feel about him consciously? What does she secretly want him to know? What is she afraid to admit or to say to her masculine? Why she's afraid to admit it or say it? What she's really looking forward to with her masculine? And also what she's feeling sexually towards her masculine. We're going to get a little info there. And then also, what is she in the process of currently surrendering, and what she would love her masculine to surrender. So if that sounds intriguing, the link to access that video is down below. And if not, this is where we part ways. I hope that this has been helpful for those of you that are watching to help understand what is going on. And I send you so much love. Until next time, bye.